Boundaries. Somebody's trying to cross your boundaries. They want to cross your boundaries. Spirit says no. No more crossing boundaries. Collective, you're going to have people here that, because you set boundaries with them, meaning that you're not tolerating their fucking nonsense anymore by, oh, hey, collective, I'm having a problem with such and such. Can you come and help me fix it? Or, hey, collective, can I borrow some money? I promise I'll give it back to you. Or it's not even just that. It could be anything, collective. All right? Anything. People being too much. Not respecting your energy and your boundaries. Not respecting you as a human being. You're saying no, but the energy is just, you don't even got to talk. You being in silence says enough. Saying no firmly, protecting your peace, setting limits clearly, enough is enough. You had enough. And I feel like, collective, you have been working on your boundaries. Saying no to fuckery here. If you're not used to wearing evil eye jewelry, like the Hamsa, I see here somebody really tapping into the Hamsa and wearing the Hamsa. Okay, because you may be getting a lot of evil eye at this time, and it's because you're doing stuff that makes people feel uncomfortable. Whether that's not giving them attention or any of your time anymore, or just because you're career focused, or just focusing on other things with that's not toxic or low vibrational. Apollo, what? You want to say hi? Because the camera hasn't seen you in a while. Come here. He's being nosy. You might be having a lot of people, collective, being nosy right now. Come on, big back. He wants to come up here so bad, but doesn't know how to sit down. You might have a lot of people right now, collective, that is trying to be nosy. And let's say that you used to invite them you might have people here that likes to come out, that likes to hang out with you, pop up at your house for no reason a lot, like knocking on your door without even letting you know that they're coming to your house. They're not respecting your boundaries. You're probably not even answering the door anymore. I see here, somebody here really is setting up boundaries where people are not allowed to just come over their house. All right? You're leaving people on red and just doing you at this time because you know that people have ill intentions. You're ignoring. And these people are very anxious because you're ignoring them. They should be feeling anxious because these are individuals that are trying to come in your energy field, fuck up your what you got going on, collective. You two retirement goals. You might possibly be retiring soon and you might not be saying anything, or you're saving up for retirement. But I see somebody specifically, you are going through the retirement process right now, probably filling out a lot of paperwork, and it might be very stressful for you at this time. Let's say that you got to provide documents. I don't really know what the retirement process is. So far as like when you go through it, but what I do know from hearing from seniors is that it's a pain in the ass. So you might be getting very frustrated because you might have to do a lot of things online, or maybe you're not used to filling out a lot of documents and it's becoming very stressful for you. I do see here that you're going to have help either from a partner or a very close friend that has already gone through the process that is going to help you in some way with your retirement process. Or you could be hiring somebody. Like there are apps like for like independent contractors that do stuff like this. So you could possibly taking a look into hiring somebody in your neighborhood or just in town that's local. All right. In the midst of all this stuff that's going on, collective, a lot of people from your past or recent past want closure after they did you wrong. Letting go, ending chapters, emotional release, finally free. You feel free after letting people go. Okay? Somebody here just dyed their hair. Okay? You might have like one particular color that you always dye it, but you've been like tapping into putting some highlights in. I see like some blonde highlights, some blue highlights, something like that, ombre, something to really make your hair stand out. It's like a new you. And you could be an older feminine or an older masculine. Okay? Or you could just be like, you could be young, but you're an old soul. You're carrying yourself very well right now because you're people see that you're changing. But I don't think you care about what other people think. You're now accepting, like, you make yourself happy. Nobody else can make you happy here. There's a lot of people here that are upset because you put up boundaries. And I knew this card was going to come out. I was just waiting for it. We got energy vampires. These are people here that siphon off your glow and siphon off of your shine. They know that you carry a certain frequency and energy where it's very powerful. Okay? You may have been very generous to some people here, collective, meaning that you lent them money, gave them a place to stay, supported certain toxic habits even though you didn't have to. Like, I see somebody here really going above and beyond for certain people and them being taken advantage of. These people want to come back in, collective, to see what more they can take from you. All right? Like, you see how this guy is sitting here, and look at this vampire just sitting there and siphoning. All right? As soon as these people left out of your energy, it was like you gained a burst of energy after they left. Like, you may have felt a very heavy presence or energy in your home or just in your aura when being around certain people that you were connected to before. It was very dark energy. And I feel like once you cleared out the space and let go of certain people, it's like your home got brighter again. Very draining connections here, I see. And you're learning how to cut ties with certain individuals and letting them go and just letting it be. Okay? I don't think you hate a lot of these people, but I do feel like they try to break what's unbreakable. They try to break what's unbreakable here, collective. Inner toughness, enduring hardship, strength through adversity, nothing can break me. These people wanted to see you stuck, down and out with no money, no home, no car. Not even even if they did get you out of your own space and made you down and out, that they try to make you have no place to go, even if you became homeless. I'm getting, like, you endured a lot of like dark hardship here that was truly unnecessary. Catfish is at the bottom of the deck because they try to catfish it's like they try to put up this front that you were a bad person. 333 is now 333. So this is going to be confirming, or this could just be your angel number. But I'm getting here, this is going to confirm some shit here. Catfish. We got a lot of people here putting up masks and pretending to be one person that they're not. By making you look bad, trying to down your character, like you're not a good person, that you're this, that, and the third. People, and I get here, it could be a group association, okay? I feel like it's a group here. You may have been associated with some type of group or a large, it could have been 1 to 7 people in one group, all right? It could have been a cult. I feel like everyone's been in a cult before, but I feel like there's some type of group association here where people made you the bad guy, but you're not the first person. It went from one person being the bad guy to the next one, to the next one. These are energy siphoners, okay? That's how you know that people try to siphon off. Also, because it's the new moon collective, a lot of people are going to try possibly to like fuck up some type of manifestation that you have, or trying to mess up some type of direction that you're trying to go in. So it is important right now that you protect your energy during this full moon into the new moon into the full moon, and protect your energy field, obviously, and take your spiritual showers and baths, okay? Whichever way that you choose to do that. Because listen, there's a lot of people here that know that you know more than a lot of things, all right? They try to block your intuition, okay? But you're finding ways to protect yourself because you've had some type of an awakening where it was forced by the divine, some type of an awakening that you had, and you're learning, okay? You might be a water sign, but I'm also getting another backstory that there was a certain water sign that's in your life currently that activated some type of for you to tap into your higher self collective. Okay, so you could be a water sign, but I also see like another you possibly have a water moon. Like it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But it's like I see another person here outside of what I'm saying. There's two water issues here. I see one could be that after you dealt with a water sign, or maybe you have this person in your life, it activated some type of it unlocked a key, okay, for you to activate your higher self and to tap into source. Or you could be a water sign. Water could just be coming out because you need to go put yourself in some water, collective. As I'm saying this, there's a squirrel that's jumping on my window. Y'all might be visited by, okay, Apollo's jumping on top of the window. You might be visited by you're going to be visited. During this new moon, I feel like you guys are going to be visited by a certain spirit animal. The spirit animal could be anything. Now mine, listen, I'm running into a squirrel right now. You may have a lot of animals that you're noticing when you go outside. Is like when you go outside, they are around you. Okay? All types of animals. You may have not been one to notice this before, but I feel like you're really noticing. Okay? If you live somewhere in the suburbs, you're possibly getting so many animals that are like fluttering and walking in your backyard. A lot of deer nowadays. Okay? Somebody here just witnessed a buck. Probably 2 to 3 bucks in their backyard, I'm getting. And a fox. And even if you live in a city, I feel like you're possibly seeing foxes, deers running around, or just like eating your grass or something. That does happen out here. You do get stuff like that. More in like like maybe North Philly, and West, or some parts of South too. But anyways, spirit guides, assistants during this new moon collective. And even just like the rest of this January, your ancestors and your spirit guides are assisting you with some type of shift and movement. So if you felt delayed before with something that you're doing and just clearing out energy, I feel like a lot of it is clearing out old energy to bring in the new. You're having spirit guides come in and help you. And you might have a lot of people here that's from your past trying to get back in, even though you already set healthy boundaries. And if they see one individual which I do see here, there's one particular individual collective that that's gonna try so hard to break down that your boundaries and make you snap or just do some unhinged shit. Your spirit guides are riding this person's ass. Because right now you're going towards your purpose and you're trying to be really happy. You're trying to stay, you're in your north node right now. Okay? And your ancestors and your spirit guides want you to stay in this north node energy. So anybody trying to get in, listen, there's one particular person though. Whoever decides, this is the decisions card. Whoever decides to come and fuck with your boundaries, spirit guides are going to be handling that ass. You hear me? They're going to be handling it. All right? You're changing. I'm done with that oracle deck. Next one. I'm trying to get this to at least 15 minutes, maybe. What else for the collective? Y'all might be seeing 555. Or that could be an angel number. I see somebody has angel numbers. It could be 222 or 555 that is on their body. Okay? It could be on your, I see one on the leg and one on the arm. Let go. Make room for the new beginning. It's on its way to you. Y'all have a winter renewal that's coming. And when we have winter renewals, it doesn't mean that it has to be on exactly, when was the exact date was what? December 21st or something like that? I'm about to check right now. Sorry, I'm not wrong here. I think I took my old calendar down. This one's the old one. December 20th, 21st, something like that was when we started winter. But it's still winter, collective. You can still have a winter renewal. So yeah, you guys are due to if you have not gotten to your winter, if I could say it right, winter renewal yet, it's coming. Just be patient. You guys need to stop looking at the clock and wondering why something's going to happen. All right. Aside from that, a few yous could be figuring out what your sexuality is. I don't know why this is coming out in the card, but you may have dealt with a lot of people that were just unsure, and that could have been also the same sex. I feel like you're going to start learning who you are and what you want in this life, whether that's being with a feminine or a masculine. But listen, whatever it is, guys, it's 2026. You can choose to be with whoever you want. And people may have made you feel weird for being possibly bisexual or liking the other sex, but I'm tapping into a different message, guys. But we're just going to top it off because this is a collective message, so we can fall into any topics here. You may have dealt with like racism in the past, or maybe like you're somebody here possibly that struggled with an identity crisis many times, and then also trying to figure out your sexuality. I get here that you're going to have answers very soon when it comes to that, but it's within. You're going to be the only one to be able to figure this out, but it's within time. It's just going to happen naturally. So somebody here is insecure about this, but I see here that the more that you're letting go of like past situations that made you feel conflicted and confused about your sexuality, if you should like this, like that, just as long as when you're letting go, that's when you're going to be able to find out what you like and who you want to be. All right. Anyways, you could be a fire sign as well, or you could be, listen, I also feel new love here as well. You could be I see a reunited or moving on from either a fire sign, or you could be a fire sign. All right, collective, that's it. Somebody here is also moving into a new home. I don't know. You're changing cities. Okay? Change. You might be changing cities. Anyways, peace out, guys. If it does resonate, please let me know in the comments or like and subscribe.